Hey, welcome. Come on in. Come on and join me. Hey, don't go away. Larry Baronis here in Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pens. All right, pen review time. What else? Yeah, okay. Well, in my previous review, I already reviewed the wonderful, the newest model from Yookers fountain pens, the
Gaia.
And it's Greek and it means
Mother Earth.
very good. So, beautiful, stunning fountain pen, I think at an affordable price, $89 and some change. Well worth it. If you find one, or decide to buy one rather, then please let Loretta know that you heard it from Larry's Fountain Pens, and I'm going to tell you what, it's going to knock your socks off. You're going to love it. Great pen. Good stuff. So, a while back, you heard me do a review on the Metis, M-E-T-I-S, beautiful fountain pen. And I do like the texture on it. Very nice. Very nicely done. Now, on this one, I used the cartridge that came with it. So, but this is the one I did, I think, last year. Maybe, was it? Before? Okay, so let's go ahead and open this little jewel up. Loretta, thank you very much for sending me this pen for review. Love it. Awesome pens. I hope the people feel this way because really, I'm not just blowing my whistle. Really sweet pens. I love them. So, here we go. Yookers logo again. Nice, beautiful black box. Nice presentation of the pen. And we're going to open the little jewel up. And here we go. Bam. So, this is how your pen will come. So, you might be wondering, what are all these slots for? Well, these little slots can come out. And stuff can go in there. So, what can go in there? Well, rather than taking it out, I'm going to tell you real quick. You can put a converter in one. And your different tip sizes would come in here. Depends what you ordered, what you wanted. If you want a converter, bam, they'll put one there. If you want different tip sizes, bam, bam, they come in there totally secured. Everything is secured. So it's a nice kind of package deal. Okay? So that's kind of cool and interesting. Well, here's this pen. Gorgeous to die for. Yes. And this one is the silver, the gray silver grid felt tip pen. Let's take that jewel out. It's nice and secure in this box. And these are like old kind of a sponge type rubber. Call it just really nice. It won't damage the pen. Set that aside. I'm going to let Mr. Godzilla take over for a while. Bam! I think Mr. Godzilla likes that pen. So, okay, this is the most classic of all vintage 50 lines of Metis. And it sure is its barrier, a timeless chic, beautiful pen. Gray, silver grid on black lacquer gun parts. Stunning, beautiful, and I love the feel of the texture. It just really feels nice to the touch. And, of course, you have different tip options. You have the extra fine, fine, medium, and broad. So that would be 0.8, fine for 1.0, medium 1.2, and the broad is the 1.4. Just, you know, I do like the gun plating, how well it just fits into the pen, and we're going to talk about the pen more in a minute. Of course, again, this has the felt tip. It uses, as always, the short international ink cartridges or an ink converter. It comes with a twist cap. And the main material used, brass. And the weight of this pen is a little bit more, 33 G's, but it's still not so heavy that would be uncomfortable to use. The length of the pen closed is 12.9 centimeters, and when you open it up, and it's going to be, if you post it, it's going to be 15.3 centimeters. So let's take the pen off Mr. Godzilla there, and let's look at the pen more, okay? Right here on the band, it has Yookers, really nicely engraved. And let's put some light on this pen. I've got to show you this. It's just gorgeous. Just really nice. Just beautiful fountain pen. I love the texture, the clip. It's not too tight, not too loose. Just really nice. So let's unscrew the barrel. And it does post nice and securely. My hands are small, so it fits still nicely. So if you have large hands, you may have to post it, but I don't know, Mr. Announcer, you have big hands. Try that. Is that okay still?
Yeah, and maybe it might weigh just a little bit less than what I prefer, but it fits easily enough.
How about when I post it, how does that feel to you?
Now that feels a little more natural, but I think writing with it unposted would work quite as well too.
Okay, so that's his opinion. All right, so as we go down this barrel, as always, there's nothing that's going to be annoying to use the pen if you grip your pen up here, but you have a really nice large grip section on this one, so it's going to accommodate all sizes of fingers, so no problem there. It's not going to be slippery. I think you're going to be really comfortable when you're using this pen. This has the 1.4 tip on it, which is going to be a broad tip on it. Got the felt tip going down on the bottom. So really nicely beautiful fountain pen. Gorgeous. Let's unscrew the barrel. And there is a cartridge. And the color of the cartridge is black. Well, that's Yookers ink. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use the converter I got out of the other Yookers fountain pen, and I'm going to fill it up with some ink. How you like that? We're going to do some ink on this little baby, and I'm going to use the Yookers Lilac Purple. Beautiful color. If you have never tried any of the Yookers inks, I think you'll be glad if you tried some. You really love the colors. They pop. Okay. Put that down before I lose it and cover this up, because this little jewel is going to be ready to rock and roll, baby. It's ready to flow. Beautiful pen. It really is a stunning pen. I'm not just saying it to blow my whistle, but it really is. Gorgeous fountain pen. And this is going to be with the broad nib, and I am going to just use it just for the heck of it with the grip, the cap posted. Alrighty. And this is the Metis. Alright.
And it seems to start right up with the ink.
Mm-hmm. And this is the 1.4. Okay. Yookers. Okay. Beautiful fountain pen. And let's do a little good ink flow. Nice and smooth. Drop some ink down. Nice. Not real wet, but still, it delivers. This is a felt pen, not a fountain pen, so you're going to get different results. But then you're going to get an absolutely stunning result when you use this tip. This is no pressure whatsoever. Okay, so here's a downstroke with a broad nib and a cross stroke. So let's come over here with the fine nib 1.0, and you can definitely see the difference in that. So, but there you have it. The Yookers one of the newest ones, beautiful Metis fountain pen, Metis. So where are you going to find these pens? You can go to Yookers. Just go ahead and plug that into the Google, and it's going to pop it up, and you can go right to there. And also, when you're ordering, you can order inks as well. You can order a converter if you wish. You can see how to maintain your felt tips. And it's going to show you a variety of fountain pen tips that are available. So, you know, you're hanging out at home, want something to do, looking for a different kind of pen, something other than a fountain pen, other than a ballpoint pen, other than a gel pen. Well, have you ever tried a felt pen? You might want to check these out. Don't forget to let them know where you heard about this pen. That kind of helps me, like I'm doing my job. Larry's Fountain Pen is where you heard it. Stunning fountain pens. When you get there, they've got really all sorts of beautiful, great writers over here. They got a beautiful matte black with a lacquered finish on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 different colors to choose from. So, you need ink, they got ink. You need felt pen, they got it. You need different size tips, they got it. You need cartridges, they got it. You need a converter, they got it. So, all we need to do is see what you think of these pens. And here was the first one I showed you. Was it last year, I believe, or year before last? I think it was last year. It could be a year before last. So here they are. Beautiful, stunning. Look at that. Just gorgeous fountain pens. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're interested in trying out one of these fabulous, flawless felt tips by Yookers fountain pens, well, here's your chance to get 10% off. Here's what's going to happen. Mr. Announcer is going to read the details, so listen up very carefully. Here we go.
Okay, for 10% off, you would go to yookers-shop.com or yookers-shop.com. Until June the 30th of this year, you can use the code Larry2021, capital letters, Larry2021 for 10% off through June the 30th.
So remember, that's going on now. Just enter that in the code box. You get 10% off. And I believe that's anywhere that Loretta is shipping out. So, with that said, they also sell inks and ink bottles, and as well as cartridges and different size tips and converters. So now's the time to stock up. They are already affordable, and they really are just a delight just to use. You know, with fountain pens, that's my heart, yes. But sometimes you may get a fountain pen that's dry or scratchy, hard starts, or have problems. With these felt pens, they're just smooth, doesn't take a lot of pressure, they just go right along paper. And they really are worth trying out. So check it out. Don't forget to use the Larry 2021 code, and you got until June 30th of 2021 to use that code. Put it in the code box. And if there's a message box, tell Loretta you heard it from Larry. And, you know, the best to you. God bless. Take care, my friends.